Alright, yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys every single Easter egg that I know about inside of Liberty Falls on Black Ops 6 Zombies. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like down below and sub to the channel. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so here we are on Liberty Falls. And now the first one I'm going to show you is actually down this way. So I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but there's an ammo box. If you shoot that, it gives you a free max ammo perk. I would not recommend doing this on round one, but I am just trying to show you what it does. Another one you can do here in the spawn room, I'll go ahead and get all these out the way first, is you can hit the bottom of this vending machine once a round, and you will actually get something for free out of that vending machine. The next thing I want y'all to do is come over here and shoot those bowling shoes. It's right here at the gas station, and basically what that'll do is something you'll see a little bit later, but that'll actually start a mini game later on once we get all the rest of them. But for everything here, that's it for this main area for right now. The vending machine, you just crouch and you hit the bottom of it and it gives you something for free. Could be a ray gun, could be salvage, could be money. It just depends on, you know, what it gives you at that time. It's all random. All right, so here we go. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through here and I'm going to show you a couple of things. This right here isn't an Easter egg. Oh, oops. This right here isn't an Easter egg, but you can get loose change from there. But one thing that is an Easter egg, if you shoot these bowling ball or these pool balls, it'll give you some free essence. So you can get free essence from there. But we're going to run out here actually, come out here and shoot this pair of bowling shoes right on top of the casket. Seems a little disrespectful to have it on a casket, but I don't know, man. I just work here. So basically now what I'm going to need to do is get enough points so I can show you the Deadshot Easter egg and so I can show you the other bowling shoes Easter eggs, because those actually are really cool. And the bowling one specifically I love the most is definitely the bowling ball one. So give me a few minutes. I'll be right back and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get everything set up for it. All right, so I've kept one zombie, and you should probably do this before you do the the Deadshot Easter egg, because this one is a lot harder because it's time-based and you need a little bit of time to shoot these things. So I would recommend getting a little bit of separation between you and the zombie. But if you see these cans out here, all you're going to want to do is shoot them with a sniper or a regular gun if you have really good aim, but I would recommend using a sniper for this. And if he starts hitting you, that's fine. And I died. Alright, well, basically, if I would have done it right, I would have gotten Deadshot Daiquiri, but I did not do it right because the time ran out, so I'm going to have to do it next round.
Line of cans stacked onto this fence. From here, all you want to do is just shoot all the cans in sync. I don't know if this is timed, but try not to miss. Once done correct, you should be able to get Deadshot Daiquiri for free.
So the next thing we can do from here then is get the next pair of bowling shoes. So now we're actually going to move on to the bowling Easter egg. So the first thing you want to do is shoot this pair of bowling shoes. It's in this house right as you open that barrier. It'll be right in this house right here, and you can shoot it through the window. And now we're going to run down here because we need to go to the hardware store down here if we have enough points, which we do not. So we're actually going to have to kill our zombie. There he is. Go ahead, kill him, get the points, and then we're going to run down here. And we're going to shoot a couple of things down here because there's a couple of things down here that we need. Also, check the backseat of these cars. So this one has it. That teddy bear is going to be very useful later. And I'll show you why here in a little bit. But you can get bonus points from there. And then you can also shoot the last pair of bowling shoes right here. And then remember, this will not take you into the minigame unless it's not a spider round. If it's a spider round, it won't take you into the minigame, so you actually have to finish the round that you're on if it's a spider round. And then you will be teleported to the minigame. Okay, there we go, and now it is going to teleport me to the minigame. And what that means is now we can start bowling, and we can actually get stuff. So basically what this does, if you have to get a certain amount of points, and depending on how good you do, is how you actually end up what level of weapon you end up getting, or what level of stuff you end up getting. So you have a 2-minute time limit, and you just have to bowl and try to get, I want to say, between 160 and 300 is kind of where you want to be. And I'm not very good at this, so it's going to take me a minute to actually get points. But once you get enough points, you'll actually be able to get a weapon, and hopefully you get ray gun. You can get ray gun from this, but it is a lot harder to get ray gun, obviously, because it's ray gun, so obviously it's going to be a lot harder. But with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm only at 70 right now, so I might not actually get anything good from this. But with that being said, you guys just need to get anywhere between 300 and like 160 is probably the best spot to be at, because you can get some really good stuff even at 160. A lot of people say go to 300. You can just go to 300, because 300 does get you some really good stuff. But I say between 160 for me and 300 has worked for me. So yeah, I would recommend doing that. I'm not going to recommend to sit here and say that you need to hit 300, or else it's not going to work, because it will still work regardless of what you hit. It just depends on what you get from this bowling minigame here. But also, if you don't get anything good in this bowling minigame, you can actually do it again at round 10. And I'll show you me doing it again. And I'll show you how to do it, because there's a different way that you have to do it. Instead of shooting all the bowling shoes, there's only one pair that you have to shoot. But I'll show you where to do that later on. So we're going to go ahead, finish up this minigame here. And the minigame is done. I got 160, so I'm not going to get an amazing item, but I should get something decent. So we're going to wait for our bunny to start doing his thing. He's going to give us a little thing here. And this is going to give us a ray gun. We actually ended up getting a ray gun from that. That is shocking. That was not a high score game, but hey, I'll take a ray gun from that. So, like I said, 160 to 300, you can get ray gun, you can get streaks, you can get a lot of things. So that's something that's really cool that that you might want to do early rounds here in zombies. All right, the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to get one zombie left again, because we're actually going to do the falling bodies Easter egg. Now, some of y'all might be like, what the hell is the falling bodies Easter egg? You guys are going to find out here in a second. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill all these zombies, and I'm going to go ahead, kill these zombies, and I'm going to get one zombie remaining, so I don't have to worry about 30 zombies trying to kill me. Okay, so I've got one guy remaining, one zombie remaining. So what I'm going to do is, as you guys can see up here, there's going to be like a little skull thing up there. Now what you want to do with that is you want to take a grenade, you want to cook it for a little bit, and then you want to hit that, and that will start raining zombies from the sky. Now what this actually does something really cool, is that when they die, they'll start dropping items, and you can get a lot of things from this. You can get salvage, you can get essence, and then you can also get score streaks, and it also gives you something to upgrade your weapon to another rarity. So for example, I'm going to go ahead, keep running around here, keep grabbing stuff. There's bodies that are still falling from the sky. Just remember to be careful when you're doing this, because they can actually hit you when they fall from the sky. They can hurt you. So just kind of be careful about that. I don't want an ACXD. Sentry turret. There's a Hellstorm down here, but if you guys come up here, the uncommon ether tool, if you grab that, it'll upgrade your gun rarities from whatever it is to whatever the next one is. So for example, I was on gray, so now it'll be green. If you're on purple, it'll be legendary. So just letting you guys know that that's how that works. And so now I'm going to move on to the next Easter egg. Okay, so I actually ended up dying, but I'm actually going to show you guys something. I'm going to see if I can find my game where I did the other Easter eggs in theater mode. I'm going to see if I can find those. Give me a few seconds. Let me see if I can find everything. All right, so I couldn't actually find my game on theater mode. I thought they saved it theater mode. I guess not. But I am going to show you some other things that will make everything that will be helpful for you when you're doing the main quest Easter egg for Liberty Falls, and I will have a video of that coming out soon. I am going to actually complete that Easter egg, and I'm going to record it, and I'm going to walk you guys through it basically. in a video once I actually do complete it, because I have not been having luck completing that Easter egg. But with that being said, here's some other things that will help you with that Easter egg that I have found out. So first of all, coming up here, you guys will know this if you guys have tried the Easter egg, that the way you build the jet guns, you have to go in that room, but to get in that room, you actually have to fight off a bunch of zombies, which is fine. I mean, who really cares? But in here, as you guys know, you can build the jet gun from right here. You have to get all the parts. I'm going to show you where everything is that you have to get, and kind of show you how everything goes. Basically, the steps that you need to take in order to do this Easter egg and get it completed. One thing that I will say about this is that look for this zombie right here. He's dead, unfortunately, because of the thing, but there should be either a zombie, it'll either be in that car right there, or there'll be a zombie that is trapped underneath that car right there. You can get free points from there pretty easily. So just letting y'all know that that is one way that y'all can do that. But another easy way to get points is just by hitting this, because sometimes it'll give you points, sometimes it'll give you nothing. It really just depends. So it can give you either nothing, or it can give you some really cool, it can give you some points. So definitely hit that once around. It'll allow you to hit it. There's another way to actually get a lot more stuff out of it that I'll show you here in a second, but that's just one way to do it. And I'm going to keep doing these Easter eggs that I've already showed you, and then we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and show you guys the easier way to get things from that vending machine here in a minute. Remember, every time you're down here, by the way, remember to shoot the bowling shoes. Get that bowling Easter egg done as soon as possible. That is just me letting y'all know, like, hey, definitely do that, because if you don't, you will have an issue when it comes to trying to get good weapons for your Easter egg run. So yeah, that's just one thing that I would recommend doing immediately. But yeah, that's the only thing I really needed to tell y'all. I'll keep grinding, trying to get these damn points, so I can show you guys the melee macchiato Easter egg with the vending machine. So yeah, give me a few minutes, guys. Okay, so I think I should have enough points for melee macchiato. So what you want to do is grab melee macchiato, and then you want to run back to the vending machine where you get stuff from, and I'm going to show you guys how to get more stuff out of it. Now, this is not the recommended method. I would recommend doing it once around, but if you want to get everything from it as soon as possible, you can get a lot of things from it like this. So you just hit it, it'll break, and then you'll get a lot of stuff, including maybe even ray gun and elemental pop. So you can get a lot of stuff from this. That is one way to actually do it. The other way is just doing it once around. That's the method I would recommend, because you're more likely to get more items out of it than if you just did it with melee macchiato once. And sometimes you don't get good items from it if you just do melee macchiato and that's it. So I would recommend doing it once around, but it's up to you. You get melee macchiato, you hit this thing, it'll break, and it'll drop a lot of items for you. So whichever way you guys want to do it, it doesn't really matter. There's no set method to doing it, but the way that I would recommend is just by, simply just hitting it once around. You can get golden ray gun out of it as well, which is really cool. I've never actually gotten the golden version of the ray gun, but I've gotten the regular ray gun multiple times, and I've even done it now here on video. So yeah, but with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do the bowling Easter egg again, and then I'm going to show you guys some other things. Okay, so a few things I want to show you really quickly that can actually help you on your run is if you need to find a car that looks just like this one up here, but it has a teddy bear in the back of it. Now, the reason you're looking for a car that has a teddy bear in the back of it is because you need to shoot that with the Mangler Cannon. So you need to get a Mangler Cannon, which it costs $12.50 salvage to get to build one. So you're going to probably want to build one, or if you already have one from killing a Mangler, you can do it that way as well. But make sure you do not blow that car up unless you have a Mangler Cannon, because it will not work. There's one up here. It's right here, and there's not one in there. So there's one here, there's one up near the church, and then there's going to be one down here that you're going to see here in a minute. And then we're going to see which one has the teddy bear. I think I already know which one has it. There's only 3 on the map, so I know. Also, you want to go ahead, come over here for the main Easter egg quest and grab that water valve from Lily's Flower Pots. But basically, this car should have a teddy bear in the back of it, as you guys can see, or a bunny in the back of it, whatever it is now. But basically what you want to do is you want to get 1250 salvage, and then you want to make a Mangler Cannon. And the reason for that, I will show you here in a second. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to blow this up with a Mangler Cannon, because that's the way you want to blow this car up. You don't want to blow it up with anything else. So I'm going to go ahead, hit it with the Mangler Cannon here, and you're going to see something really cool happen. There it goes. It's going to open up, and it's going to actually give me just a knife. So it can actually give you anything. It can give you anything from ray gun to just a knife. And so that's what it gave me, was a knife. But yeah, with that being said, I mean, hey, sometimes you can't get everything you want, so I'm okay with it. Okay, so I just did the falling bodies Easter egg because I needed some more items and stuff. But I'm actually trying to find this last pair of bowling shoes. I don't know if I shot all of them. I think I did. Oh, actually, no, I didn't. I didn't shoot the one back here, I don't think. Because I want to do the bowling alley Easter egg again, see if I can get a higher score than what I did last time, which was 160. See if I can get a higher score and see if I can get something great. So we'll go ahead, shoot that. That should take us to the bowling alley. Perfect. And now we'll start bowling for zombies. Now, I am actually going to say this to you guys right now because I learned this the hard way. Do not roll this ball like into the gutter area, because it will go underneath all of the zombies. So you want to be careful of that. You want to try to make sure that you don't end up rolling it into the gutter, because if you do, you will basically screw yourself over when trying to do this Easter egg. So yeah, don't do that, because you won't get any points for it. It'll just be a gutter ball, and then you'll be looking silly with your friends in the game. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to continue doing this. Okay, so I actually ended up getting 200 points from this time. Instead of 160, I ended up getting 200. And so now let's see what we get for 200. I don't actually know what I'm going to get, but we'll see here. And it's another ray gun, but I've already got the ray gun, so I have 2 ray guns now for fun, I guess. But yeah, so that's one way to get a ray gun. The other way is to get it through the vending machine. And then the other way after that is, I believe, the falling bodies Easter egg can also give you one as well. I think there's another way to do it, but I'm forgetting how to. I know the main way to do it is just the main quest Easter egg. That gives you a skin for the ray gun, which I actually really want. But that'll give you a skin for the ray gun. It'll give you a really cool one. But yeah, with that being said, I believe that's all of the Easter eggs that I know about in this map. If there's more that I find out later, I will make another video on it. But yeah, so basically just remember the vending machine one at spawn. There's a max ammo one at spawn. The Deadshot Daiquiri one over here that I wasn't able to complete, but basically you can do it with the sniper there. The bowling alley one, the locations for the bowling shoes are right here. It'll be on that tree. And then if we come down here, it'll be, there will be a pair inside of this house. And then there will also be a pair down here inside of that funeral home on top of the coffin. That one will be underneath a shelf of some kind. And then the last one will be down in the hardware store. And then the falling bodies Easter egg, cook a grenade, throw it up, hit that skull on top of the church, and you'll be able to get that. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I will be doing a video later on the main quest Easter egg. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys drop a like down below. Also up here, the extra points, which you can get multiple times, I guess, the bonus points. I didn't know that until just now, but apparently you can. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace off, guys. All right, guys, so real quick before this video ends, I actually forgot to show y'all something inside of Liberty Falls that I probably should have. So earlier in the video when I did the bowling ball Easter egg, I told y'all that I would show y'all how to do it on round 10. The problem is, I never showed y'all how to do it on round 10. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. So basically what you want to do is you want to do the bowling ball Easter egg originally. And I'm going to show you exactly where that stuff is. So this first one here, obviously at the gas station, right underneath where you spawn. That one's pretty easy. And then I'll show you where the next one is, and the next one, and the next one. But that's where the first spot is, right there. Right, drop down from spawn, drop in there, look in that window. It'll be on the counter right about. So if you drop down here, you just look right there. It'll be right there on the counter, and you can shoot it and get your first pair of bowling shoes done. All right, boys. So the next bowling shoes are going to be right there on top of the coffin, if you can see them. And you're just going to shoot those, and that'll go ahead and get the second pair of bowling shoes done. Remember, there's 5 around the map, so you have to remember that there's going to be 5 that you're going to have to shoot, and if you miss one, you're going to have to be looking for it. So just do it in this order. Start with the one from spawn, then come over here and do this one, and then I'll show you where the next one is here in a second. All right, guys, so here we are. The next one is going to be in the cemetery up here, and what you want to do is you want to go ahead, you want to come up here, and you actually want to go to this back window. Don't go over here. That's where the Deadshot Daiquiri Easter egg is, but you actually want to come over here and shoot those pair of shoes as well. And the next one I'm going to show you here in a second once I get enough points to actually open up the barricades. This is this isn't the last pair of shoes, but there is 2 more pairs of shoes after the 3 that we just hit. So there's actually 2 more pairs of shoes that we're going to have to hit. And so I'm going to show you exactly where those ones are once I get enough points to actually get there. Alright, so the next pair of bowling shoes are going to be right through this barricade into this house. You're going to want to look right underneath this chair, shoot that, and that's going to do it. Now, I know I kind of explained all this in the actual video, but I felt like when I was editing it, I kind of rushed through everything, and I didn't really tell y'all exactly where everything was. So also the Lily's flower pots thing is right here. This water valve right here. Just interact with that, and it'll give you the water valve for the main quest Easter egg. And the next one is going to be down there, which is right off of spawn. So you can actually do that one second if you want to, but I would recommend going through the bowling alley and coming all the way down through here. That's just going to make it a lot easier for you guys to remember that you guys have hit the right ones, or you have hit them in the correct order. There's not an order to do them in, but that's the order that I like to do them in. It's just a lot easier for me to remember. All right, and now that I have enough points, I can actually show you guys exactly where these last pair of bowling shoes are. So you want to run down those stairs right there, through that barricade. Also, let me check, see if the teddy bear's in that one. It's not in that car. But now we're going to go run into the hardware store, Frank's Hardware, right here, and try not to die here. That's the main goal. And it's actually going to be on a shelf, but I'm actually going to train these zombies, kill them really quickly so I can give y'all a good idea of exactly where they are inside that store. Because I know a lot of people, you know, will get to this step, me included. I was one of these people who would get to this step of the actual thing and then not know exactly where everything's at. So I'm going to show y'all exactly where it's at so you guys don't know. So if you want to go to Frank's Hardware here, there we go. You want to go to Frank's Hardware, and you actually want to look right on this shelf right here, and that's the last pair of bowling shoes. You're going to shoot that, and what it'll do is it'll start the mini game here. Now, what you want to do is you want to complete this mini game, and then I'll show you what you do after you complete the mini game. Also, a big tip that I have for this mini game that I never explained in the video was you want to fully charge your bowling ball. So you don't want to charge it halfway. You want to let it glow for a little bit, and now it's good to throw, because then you will hit more things. It won't actually break on the first zombie it hits. Now I'm still bad at this mini game, so there we go. There's 3 right there. I mean, as you can see, it works fully charging the bowling ball. A lot of times if you don't fully charge it, it won't work like that. So you just got to be careful and just kind of got to fully charge this bowling ball before you throw it. So now the mini game is done, and what you want to do obviously is wait for your rewards. So the bunny is going to give us the rewards here. And these rewards can be anything from ray gun. You guys saw that in the actual video, but I didn't end up getting a gun, but I ended up getting a chopper gunner. So now I'm going to be like, okay, now I need to redo this minigame. Well, how do you redo the minigame is the question. Now, the way you redo the minigame is you progress until round 10. Now, remember, this minigame will kick you out to the next round. So once you get to round 10, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do once you hit round 10. But as you can see, we're on round 7 right now, so we have to wait 3 more rounds so we can actually do the bowling Easter egg again. Alright, so we have now progressed to round 10, and if we go over here, as you can see, the bowling shoes will not be back in their original places, and we can go check another spot just to confirm that theory. The bowling shoes will not show up in their original spots. And you may be wondering, if you have never seen this Easter egg before, well, why aren't they showing up in their regular spots? Well, there's actually a good reason for that, and I'll tell you exactly why here in a second. So as you guys can see, no bowling shoes on that tree. So the way you actually want to do this is you want to go back to the bowling alley. So it's round 10. I believe these only activate starting at round 10, I believe. I think you can only do it on round 10. I mean, I think you can do it, like, if you don't do it on round 10, you can do it on round 11, let's say. But I don't think you can actually do it once you do it again. But you're going to look in this bathroom, and there should be shoes right there. Now, there actually isn't shoes there for me right now. So I'm going to finish this roundup because the shoes should be there. They should be, but they're currently not for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to finish this round and see if the shoes show up then. All right. So now they have actually done it. So it's round 13 right now. I guess it's a certain amount of rounds depending on when you do the first one. But if you shoot those bowling shoes again, you should be taken into... There we go. So you'll be taking into the bowling minigame again. So look in that toilet after you do the first time. Keep looking at it once around. At least check it. It's this toilet back here in this window. There'll be a pair of bowling shoes sticking out. You shoot those, and you can redo the minigame. So if you don't like what you got the first time, you can do it again. And if you don't care about doing it again, you don't have to. But I realized I forgot to let y'all know that during the actual video, because I said I was going to, and then I completely just forgot to tell y'all. Okay, so that time I ended up getting 300, which was a lot better than my other score. And so now you're going to get another reward from the bunny rabbit here. So he's actually going to drop another reward for you. So maybe you don't like what you got the first time. Come right here. And now I have a Marine SP shotgun that is almost at legendary. All it needs is one more upgrade. So basically, you can pretty much do this. I believe it's only twice during a game. So if you don't like what you got either time, you're going to have to reset after that, I believe. I don't think you can actually do it again. But yeah, that's the other way to actually enable the bowling minigame inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies on Liberty Falls. Alright, so another Easter egg that I forgot to tell y'all about, and I'm not actually going to do it in this video, but I will do it probably in another video coming up. But basically, there's another Easter egg you can do on this map that I completely forgot about, aka I did not know about it until after I recorded this video. But basically, there's another one, and if you get the jet gun, you have to get the jet gun for this one, but you can actually turn into this superhero. Now, the way you do that is just by collecting these action figures, and there's some hidden around the map. I can tell you exactly where those ones are. So on that shelf, there's one. There's going to be one. If we come over here, there should be one. I don't know. There's one over here, I think, but I don't know exactly where it's at. I'm going to look that up just to make sure here in a second. But there's actually another one if we head this way. And I'm just going to drop down, hopefully not die. And I dropped down to the same spot I was at. That's fine. But basically, if we go down to the bowling alley, there's actually going to be another one. So if you use your jet gun probably about right around here on the sign, there will actually be another one that it will give you, and that's the second one. That's where you can find the second one at, and you need a total of 3 to enable the Easter egg and actually turn into the superhero. So I don't remember exactly where the third one is. I know it's in a window somewhere, and I believe I'm gonna look around for it. Give me a few seconds. Oh, okay. Here's the other figure right here. So this one will actually give you it as well. I believe there's more around the map, and you can find those on the internet somewhere. But I believe you need 3 in order to complete it. So remember the locations that I gave you. So the first location is right there on that shelf. I am currently getting domed by zombies real quick. Let me just take care of some of these. The next location is going to be on the bowling alley sign. And the third location is inside of Ollie's Comics again, which is the one that I just showed you near the door when you walk in. So those are the Easter eggs for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'm going to do another outro right now because I wanted to get those things explained to you guys. I'm obviously recording this on another day. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that that's how you do the second bowling Easter egg. And that's how you do it again. And the Athena or Athrella Easter egg, you can do that on with those places that I told you and those that you have to keep in mind. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys do enjoy, make sure you guys drop a like down below, sub to the channel, and I'll see y'all boys in the next video. Take it easy, everybody. Peace off, guys.